mean, it'd have to be the people, as cliche as that sounds. I remember doing like virtual interviews and not knowing like what are you getting yourself into. These people like seem like they like each other, and then you get here and they love each other. The culture here is so supportive, from like the residents, working together, supporting each other, maternity leave, wellness day, like whatever. Like everyone's just all supportive. And then the attendings as well. Everyone asks about my kids, asks about my family, how life is going. So it's definitely just the people.
Well, there's a few things about why I love being a resident at Hopkins. The first is that we get to work with our best friends, which I think a lot of people would say, and I think it makes the week go by so much faster and the hardships go by. But I think the other thing when I was looking at programs is I aspire to be like my Chiefs, and I think that is really a good thing when you're looking for programs, to want to be like your Chiefs, because they are ultimately who's going to be training you the most and the most hands-on. And then I'm also biased. I grew up here. I grew up in Baltimore. My parents are here, so I have the added bonus of that.
And then agree, the people. I love the people and all the things that Peggy said, but also I think that our subspecialties really shine because people come from around the world to see our attendings, and we get to see a lot of fairly unique cases, and it makes me feel very prepared for when I'm in the outside world that I can handle literally anything.
Well, I am an intern, so this is my 11th week of residency ever, and it's been incredible. I've learned so much from my co-residents, my chiefs, fellows, the attendings. We have such a diverse faculty here, which has been really incredible to learn from on the labor and delivery floor, especially given how diverse our patient population is, which I think makes training here really special.
Using that for sure.
Come back.
Get here, come on.
I love being here because I love to take care of our patients in Baltimore who are amazing and also medically and socially complex. And it's really special for me to get to do that along with my best friends.
I also think we get to learn from some of the leaders in the field.
I think first off, hands down, is our community here amongst the residents. We've got such a special group of folks, and getting to come and work every day with some of my best friends just makes work so much more enjoyable. But beyond that, getting to be here at Hopkins is really special. It's amazing to get to care for our Baltimore community, but also getting to care for really the international community of referrals that we get for patients just means that the training is unparalleled here, and we get to give back to our local community. So it's really kind of the best of both worlds.
There are numerous reasons why Hopkins Gyn OB program is so special. I think similar to what most folks would say is really the people. There's not a day that I come to work and I'm not excited to see one of my coworkers who have quickly become my friends and have quickly become like family to me. And I think it makes for a really beautiful experience being able to do this work that we're all so passionate about with other people who we really, really, really care for and who we are really cared for.
One thing that I really like about this residency is just the collective investment that we all have in taking care of our patients, and just how everyone is super passionate about the work that they do. And so it's nice for us to be able to do that together.
My favorite thing about our program is the residents and the community we have. My co-residents would do anything for me. I would do anything for them. We have lots of fun at work. I enjoy coming in and spending time with my friends. I feel like we are all have the same mindset and common goal. And so it makes coming to work lots of fun.
Oh my God, that was a huge change. I grew up in rural Tennessee, so not a city kid. But I love it. Like, people here are proud to be from Baltimore, and the people that aren't from Baltimore also really invest and love it here. The food's great. We live close to Patterson Park, so me and the kids, the wife, are always out, scooting, biking, hanging out in the park. And yeah, it's close enough to everything for me that it's a really, really nice city, and I feel like the residents really do a good job of living it up.
We love living in Baltimore, living right on the harbor, going on harbor sunset walks together, dog walks, going to get coffee in the morning, and workout classes with my friends.
I love how close by everyone is to one another, even if we're in different neighborhoods. It's really easy to be able to meet up with each other, go out for dinner or drinks, or the way that the city's laid out makes it really easy.
I was in Baltimore for med school, and so I stayed because I love the city so much. It's such a great place to build a community, to find local bars and restaurants and just like weekly things to do. And I think the neighborhood aspect of Baltimore is so special. I really feel like the people who know and love Baltimore are such a special group of people, and it's really, really so much fun.
I do think that Baltimore is actually quite cute. It is very much a brunch city. It is very walkable. The food is surprisingly very, very, very good here and reasonably priced, unlike Chicago and New York.
Yeah, I love that I live on the waterfront and I can walk for miles on either direction at any time of day or night, and I can afford it.
We're almost neighbors.
I love how quirky it is. There's such a Baltimore culture, and you get the benefits of living in a city with like lots of culture around you, but you also get a lot of like quaint things, like the little row homes. I love it.
Yeah, and I think that it's the perfect size of a city where there's always something new to do, but there's also not an overwhelming amount or like too much that you're limited and you feel like you can't do everything that you want to do. So we're very happy here.
There's a lot of really great things to love about living in Baltimore. I have spent some time kind of all over. I grew up in Atlanta. I went to undergrad in upstate New York, spent my gap years in Boston, and then I did my med school in Ohio. And I've really been able to, experience different cities. And Baltimore definitely takes the cake for me in terms of all that it has to offer, things to do, places to visit, experiences to kind of witness, and it's a really, really wonderful city with great food. It's by the ocean, it's coastal. It also has a lot of outdoor activity nearby that people can get involved with. And I think that it's the perfect blend of all the right things. And I feel very grateful to live here.